Guys, we were pulling up on the capital of the Choctaw Nation. We've been to the one for the Chickasaw. That's over in, what's the name of that little town? Check this out, man. So a lot of people don't know or not aware of how Oklahoma was originally different nations of Indian tribes.
Tatanka.
There's a Tatanka.
What is that town that has the Chickasaw?
It's the one where Blake Shelton has his restaurant.
Tishmingo.
Tishmingo, yeah. Choctaw War Memorial. Yeah, let's go walk around and check this out. It's a big complex. I don't know if this is still like part of a reservation or what this is exactly. We're gonna find out.
Indian boys walking around.
Yeah, I think it might be part of a reservation. I'm not sure.
Come here to play.
Yeah.
There's a baseball
Cool.
field.
So, when you're at Choctaw Casino there in Durant, Oklahoma, spending thousands of dollars, your kids' inheritance, their tuition, all that good stuff, this is the humble beginnings. This is the capital of the Choctaw Nation. And we are just about, I don't know, 6-7 miles from Clayton, Oklahoma. And that's what it looks like. It's kind of a big complex. Looks like maybe sports of some sorts are played here. Maybe baseball over there. Maybe, I don't know, football, soccer fields. I'm not sure. But yeah. Definitely a long ways from the mega casino in Durant. So if you're like me, like most people, you hear the tribal casinos and all, and you don't really know the history of them, where they came from, any of that stuff. So it is kind of cool to see this was actually where they did all their business out of. As a nation in Oklahoma, and probably still do to some extent. I'm sure they have offices all over the place now. Choctaws own hundreds of properties, from hospitals to clinics to, they do a lot of good in the community and all, for their people. But yeah, this is the museum now. It looks like Choctaw Nation Museum, and I would imagine their actual business is done somewhere else in a larger building as big as they are now. It was erected in 1884, prior to Oklahoma being a state, prior to statehood. It's really a beautiful area. There's lots of mountains and stuff around. Chief Pushmataha. I believe this is Pushmataha County, I believe, so I think the county is actually named for him. But yeah, it's just it's amazing. You know, you go to these casinos and all, you don't really think about what's behind them, you know. And one thing about the Choctaws, they, like I said, they do a lot of stuff for their people and the community in general, with putting, you know, grocery stores and things in places that otherwise wouldn't have them, clinics, hospitals, schools, all kinds of stuff. And when you drive through southeastern Oklahoma, you will see a lot of Choctaw stuff, buildings and all, and casinos. They have several casinos. Probably they have the mega casino in Durant, and then a lot of other casinos that are pretty good size, and places like Grand, Oklahoma, which is north of Paris, and you got all the ones around Beaver's Bend and all. Got one in McAllister, and it's kind of all over. And then you got the smaller ones and gas stations and stuff across this part of the state. But you know, I didn't know this existed. Just kind of stumbled across it today, so very interesting. There is I've been to it. It's really good. I suggest if you guys go to the casino in Durant, right across the road, across the highway, is the cultural center, and it is fantastic. And they have some great food in there. It's one of the few Choctaw places that actually has great food, because they're not known for good food in their casinos, that's for sure. But I ate there and it was fantastic. It's been right after it opens. It's been a couple of years. I don't know if it's still as good as it was, but they had the Indian taco, fry bread tacos. They were fantastic. And had a pulled pork sandwich there. It was fantastic. So this graph here kind of shows the how the Choctaws were pushed from Alabama across Mississippi, across Louisiana, across Arkansas, and into Oklahoma, and how much they succession they had, you know, along the way. They kept giving up land, giving up land. Now it's this square box right here. So you can see at one time they had all of that area, and now it's just that box right there. It's pretty amazing. The Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears. Lots of different ones.
I've actually been to this casino too. This is Jenna Choctaw Pines. Gina or Gina, I'm not sure how you say it. Been there before too. So yeah, guys, when you look at that graph back there, the Trail of Tears and all, you know, they were disarmed and pushed and pushed and pushed. That's a magnolia tree, a magnificent magnolia tree.
Oh, I want like 20 of those.
Just about to bloom. I actually like the smell of magnolias. Some people can't stand it. It's very, very strong smell.
Take one and plant it.
Yeah, you can take the seeds out of there, I guess, and plant it.
Yeah, this one that just fell.
There you go. But anyway, just keep that in mind when you're at the polls this year, folks. You know, and take that into account when you're seeing your constitutional rights be stripped from you. History repeats itself, and you can see how much they give up just to have this small piece of land. These are all RV hookups. There's tanks over there. This is quite a large complex here. Yeah. It's a general store. I don't think all this is open year round. I think this is only open. It said Choctaw Labor Day. Yeah, quilt shops and just kind of, I don't know, what is this one here? This is another cultural center. They have the new big cultural center there in Durant. I'm guessing at certain times of the year this gets really busy for some kind of organized deal they do. I'm not sure. Like this says the Chukaampa Capital Cafeteria. But it's quite a big complex. This here's talking about the Choctaw Labor Day, and it shows kind of the events. Let's look at this quick. And you got memberships, voter registration. I'm not sure if that's for like U.S. voter registration if you're here, or if that's for the tribal voter registration. I'm not sure how that works. Quilt show. Yeah, so this is what the Choctaw Village has. So this is 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of September. And there's all the different things. Domino checker tournaments, gospel singing, all kinds of stuff. 5K race, cornhole, stickball tournament. Looks like a lot of fun. And then the village here shows all the different things. Bow shoots. Yeah, it really looks cool. There you go. You got the village, greenhouse, chapel, Capitol Museum, Red Warrior Ball Field, Kenta Beaver. Looks like an amusement ride, which I don't see right now. It should be right here. That's right. Right next to the cafeteria. Maybe it just comes in during that time of year. Veterans Cemetery over there. Amphitheater. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that stickball is a big thing, so yeah, it's a big Choctaw thing. I actually see some people over there playing stickball. Let's go see if we can get close and check it out without them running us off. So what I understand from stickball, it's sort of like lacrosse in a way. I'm not real positive on what the rules differences are and all, but similar. I know it's a really big Choctaw thing, is the stickball. I'm not sure the rules of it. I'm actually interested in it. If I was younger, I'd love to learn how to play it, actually. Sounds fun. Just not for a 50-year-old fat guy. This is the heavy artillery. And this is the military veterans cemetery for the Choctaw people. There's a fresh grave, so they still bury people here as of this day. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Choctaw Nation Capitol grounds. I had no idea this existed. We're driving through eastern Oklahoma, saw a sign for it, decided to pull off, and I'm kind of blown away with how much stuff is here. This is pretty impressive. Not what I was expecting whatsoever. And we did not see any snakes or senti. That's good. I don't like snakes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And yeah, check out some of the tribal stuff from Oklahoma. It's pretty interesting. The old nations that were, they're still nations, they're still in existence, but Oklahoma was not supposed to be what it became. It was actually supposed to be a land that was independent nations. It's pretty tricky the way everything worked out, but you know, that's the government for you. That's what they do. They trick you into one thing and do another. All right, guys. See you next time.